Okay guys, welcome back to part 3 of rebuilding this Kawasaki Bayou 300 here. Today we're going to do an oil change. I'll show you guys how to do an oil change on one of these. We got some fix-a-flat. We're going to throw it in a couple of these back tires. Let's see what else we're going to do. We have 0 brakes. So we're going to pop this off. We're going to check out the brakes if it needs some fluid and see why we have no brakes. So, all right guys, let's get to it and see what we can do. Alright, so we're going to start with an oil change. Go ahead and get that out of the way. If this is your first time doing this, we're going to use a 17 millimeter. There's a nut on the very, very bottom. It's going to be hard to show you with this, but I think up in that hole there's a 17 millimeter. If you just look, it'll be the, yeah, it is in that hole, in that square hole, 17 millimeter. So we're just going to back that out. And you'll want to get yourself a drain pan like this. We'll put it under it, let it drain all the old oil out. I'm going to loosen this cap a little bit so some air can flow through. Then we also need to change the oil filter. It is inside that case right there. There's a bolt there and a bolt on the bottom, and it is a 5/16. It's an internal filter. We'll pop off that cover. We'll slide the filter out, put in the new filter, put that cover back on. We'll put that plug back in the bottom, and then we'll top it off with some oil. It calls for 2 quarts of 10W40 4-stroke. And then so there's a little window right there. If you watch through it, you can see when you're up to level. So let's start taking these things apart and get this oil changed. Alright, we got that oil changed up. Made a little bit of a mess. My oil bucket wouldn't fit under there good enough, so no big deal. I got some stuff to clean that oil up off the concrete. But it's freshened up now. We're going to stick some of this slime in the wheels. Mainly just this one. The 2 fronts are pretty good. This back one won't hold air for 15 minutes. So we're going to see what that slime will do. We're going to put a little bit in this one. This one's doing okay. It'll hold it for a couple days. We'll put some in there anyways. And then what's left, we're going to put in Ian's back wheel because this has a slow leak. About once a month, we gotta top it up. So let's get the slime in these wheels and air it up. We're about to take this son going for a ride again. we're working right along. We got both these back wheels off. I believe we've got the back brakes working now. They were dried up. You can see all the junk there on the ground. Inside this hub was terrible. We took the lug nuts off, took the wheel off. There was this center nut right there. It went on there. We took that off, pulled off this hub. You can see the back brake pads right here. All these springs in here were just all junky. It was binding up on these little hinges. So we lubed up everything, cleaned it up, and just kept working it back and forth, lubing it up. So now, when we hit the back brake, you can see, well, I don't know if you can see it in the video. Yeah, you can see right there, that's turning. So, it's working on both sides. We're going to continue to work it just a little bit more. Working some WD-40 in there. And then we're going to put all this back together. And we're going to have some back brakes on this thing. Let's keep to it. Alright guys, we're ready to test out these brakes and see how she does. Let's give it a test run. Still firing up real good. Alright guys, she's running good, man. Got maybe about $130 in this thing. She's come a long way from sitting in a barn for 10 years. Brakes, they're okay. They need a little bit of adjustment. You can see right there, I skid into place. So they are working. On the front, let's see. On the front, we got a new master cylinder here. and cleaned out all the brake lines. But the calipers, I think the calipers are seized up. So we're gonna order a new pair of those. Whew, I'm out of breath, man. That wore me out. Well guys, that's probably gonna do it for this video. I appreciate y'all watching. Please go like and subscribe to my channel. And we'll keep the videos coming for you. Thanks.